All right, everybody, we're gonna be doing this in a Tabata style interval, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're just gonna be running through an AB pattern, so groups of 2 exercises back and forth. Once we have done 2 sets of each, we'll move on to the next. We're just gonna run straight through all 10 of these exercises. All right, get my timer started here. We're starting off with a runner on your left leg. So your left leg's gonna be the one that supports your weight. So kind of down in a little bit of a lunge position. You're just gonna pump that rear leg, that right leg, back and forth, keeping down low on that left leg. Keep those lungs open, move nice and quick. If you need to, you can always slow down. For a little bit easier version, just try to get that full range of motion going. Go as quickly as you can, comfortably. And let that relax, shake those legs out for a second. Do the same thing facing the opposite direction, so all that weight on your right leg this time, moving that left leg. And start up. Remember, nice and quick. If you don't feel like you have much control, or if you need to, for joints, you can slow that motion down just a little bit to control it a little bit more. But do the hardest you can control comfortably. And let it relax. We're gonna do one more on each side. So again, left leg forward. And start up. Nice and quick if you can. Keep those lungs open. Let it relax. Same thing on the other side. The last one for these exercises, and we're gonna move to 2 new exercises. And start. Nice and quick. Try to stay low and get a nice reach back with that leg you're moving. All right, let it relax. We're moving on to a star jump and a burpee. Starting it out nice and rough. All right. Feet together for that burpee, or sorry, excuse me, star jump first. Squat down, up and out. Try to get a nice big jump. Arms and legs nice and wide apart. If you need an easier version, you can go here. Just make sure you get a nice full extension as best you can. All right, let it relax. Going into burpees next. Down and out and up. Slow that motion down if you need to for control. If you have some energy left, add a jump. All right, one more of each. Starting back over that star jump. Deep breath. Down and out. Remember, easier version. Nice deep squat. Extend out. Let it relax. All right, going back to that burpee. Drop it down. Harder version. Easier version. If you want to, you can even do a step out and back in. Just make sure you're alternating each time. All right, those are done. Next one is a single leg lift with a little bit of a lunge, side lunge. I'm gonna start with that left leg. So you're gonna squat, out, and lift. Now lunge out to the side, keep your right leg straight. Speed it up if you can. Let it relax, same thing on the opposite side. Nice full breaths, try to recover. Then adjust that right knee. down, and leg raise. Easier version is you're gonna move nice and slow. Pause between each movement. If you can, don't let that foot touch. Let it relax. Same thing on the other side. Starting over. Ready? Start it up. Remember, if you can do that harder version, don't let that foot touch the ground in between. So it's just from that side lunge all the way up, that side leg lift. All right, same thing on the right. Last one. Try to keep that torso relatively straight up and down. Try not to lean too far away from that leg you're lifting. Just gonna cheat a little bit. And let it relax. All right, we're doing a step back lunge. So you're gonna be stepping back. And when you come back through, you're gonna be doing a high knee. All right, easier version is here, down, and up. We're staying on this leg. If you want the harder version, get a hop into it. All right, same thing on the opposite side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Step back into that lunge. Up for the easier version. Harder version. Get that hop into it. And let it relax. All right, doing the same thing on the other side. Starting back over. Easier version, harder version. Oop, keep my balance here. Keep those lungs open. All right, last one on the opposite side. Ready? Start up. Easier version, harder version. Try to speed it up if you can. If you can go faster than me, great, but only if you can keep it under control. If you feel like you're losing your balance, slow it down. Let it relax. One exercise left. We're doing a low lunge to a squat jack for the first exercise, a squat jump, and a calf raise for the next one. So, low lunge, So, easier version is here, out, out. Harder version, it's going to be jump, jump, out, out. Let it relax. All right, squat jump. Let's calf raise the bottom. Deep breath. Squat jump and calf raise. Squat jump and calf raise. If you want to take the jump out of it, that's fine. But if you can, keep it in there. All right, starting back over. Low lunge, squat jack. So easier version. Harder version. And let it relax. All right. Squat jump, calf raise. It's the last one. All right, squat jump, calf raise. Squat jump, calf raise. Remember that easier version? If you want, just take that jump out of the top. And let it relax. All right, that's the end of the hip portion. We're gonna jump right in to our cool down. Nice full deep breaths. Just keep stepping side to side. Catch your breath for just a second. Try to exaggerate, even though your body wants you to take really quick, short breaths. Force yourself to slow down. Nice slow in. Nice slow out. All right. Start into our stretches. We're gonna do a right over left. Down. Just hold it there comfortably. If you can't get to those toes, no problem. And switch sides. Left over right. Back down. And back up. Okay, feet nice and wide. Go straight down the center. Try to keep that back flat. Start off with the flat back. And round. And back up. All right, we're gonna do an inside thigh, so you're gonna drop your left hip. Don't worry about doing a real deep lunge. It's not about that. It's about how far you can get that straight leg hip down. So press that hip down, should feel that stretch to the inside of your thigh. Do the same thing on the other side. So slowly switch. Drop that right hip. Remember, as you're doing these stretches, just slowly push into it more and more. With each second, it should start to loosen a little bit, especially after 10 seconds. And then just kind of slowly push into it more and more, trying to keep the tension about the same the entire time. You should feel as though you're actually getting a little bit more range of motion through the whole thing. And let that relax, stand back up. We're gonna do a quad stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. If you need something to lean against for balance, by all means do so. Otherwise, using your own balance, same foot as hand. So right and right. Squeeze that heel up as close to your butt as is comfortable. Don't over compress. Chest up and down. Press that knee back behind you. Should feel that quadricep in front of that thigh tighten up. Maybe even a little bit of your hip flexor. Possibly even lower part of your abdominal muscles. But probably not. So hold it there. Focus on that balance. Otherwise, holding on to whatever you need to. If you do need something for balance, remember, touch it as lightly as possible so your body's doing most of the work. The goal is to get to the point where you're not having to use anything. All right, switch sides. Heel to butt, left arm, left foot. Squeeze that heel in as close as is comfortable. Ooh. Press that knee back behind you. Feel it jump into that quadricep. Focus on that balance. Straight up and down. You actually want to kind of feel like you're leaning back towards that leg as you pull that knee back behind you. Deep breath. Focus on that form, focus on that balance. Remember, very light touches if you need something for balance. And let it relax. All right, go ahead and sit down. We're gonna drop all the way to the floor. Lay flat on your back. We're gonna extend your right leg out. Left leg's gonna come across. Stay right here. Keep this back shoulder, this left shoulder, plastered against the ground. It's as close as you can get this knee to the ground without letting this shoulder up. So just lay it across, let it relax. Twist that torso over, those hips over, but don't lift that shoulder. And switch sides. Left leg goes out straight, right leg goes over top. Lay it over. Arms out nice and straight. Remember, keep that right shoulder down towards the ground as that right leg goes over top. Get as much torso twist as you can, just without lifting that shoulder. And let it relax. Okay, right leg over top of left. Grab behind the thigh of that left leg and pull in as close as is comfortable. Should feel it down in your glute. If your back is especially tight, you might feel it there as well, but predominantly in that glute, that hip region on that leg you have crossed over top. Pull it in more if you're starting to feel that stretch loosen a little bit, or that tension drop a little. And switch sides, same thing on the opposite side. Left leg over top, grab behind that right thigh, not on the shin, but I'm behind that thigh, and pull it in. So let it relax. Let that back release, those legs relax. Using those muscles through your arms to actually bring that leg in a little closer. Again, should feel it predominantly in the hip of the leg you have crossed over top. And let it relax. All right, guys, that is the end of this routine. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. This workout is complete. Bye.